it in a minute, everybody know my stilo. Spookier than ever, I'ma let you like casino. Lighter than a feather, I'll predict you like the weather. Even better whenever you get a little bit of cheddar. Hit me on the hip, I'll make a song a hit. You get 5, you get quoted, you could even say you wrote it. In the meanwhile, I'll be chilling, getting whatever is mine. While you hearing on the street, he's so sick in the mind. Who mine? What? Why? Heard it in my voices, all them spooky little noises that be driving you delirious. What? You serious? Tell you what you wanna do, be grateful that I thought of you. Never again in your life think of me. I'll meet you back in hell, we'll have a drink on me. In the meanwhile, put your guard up and take it with yourself and get that dick out of your mouth. Fool is bad for your health. How can you trust me standing alone in the world so bold and so cold? How can you trust me hanging alone in the world with nobody to hold? How can you trust me standing alone in the world so bold and so cold? How can you trust me hanging alone in the world with nobody to hold? I had a fantasy, the baby gave me agony. Now baby, don't be mad at me, I'm glad to be the boogeyman ride. I creep up in the night when you deep up in your sleep. Let's play this little game called hide and go seek. And if you take a peek, for real, you sleep. You sleep for eternity, that's weird, you never heard of me. Sure to be prepared, cause I'm willing to share this bottle that I found. Now pass it all around. Has a funny taste, leave you purple in the face. Has an X across it, some say that I lost it. Think I might have did when I was a little kid. I used to walk in the night in the park all alone. I heard my mother yelling, telling me to come home. I never gave a damn, even now as a man I could care less, and I always say yes. It's all about the money, the bitches and the sex. How can you trust me standing alone in the world so bold and so cold? How can you trust me hanging alone in the world with nobody to hold? How can you trust me standing alone in the world so bold and so cold? How can you trust me hanging alone in the world with nobody to hold? Better know it when I flow it, see I show it in the moment, and I'm potent to the enemy. Remember me, the melody, the memory remains, it can never be the same. See, I got this little feeling that I just can't explain. I think you might have missed it, might have got me twisted. Let me make it clear, you and me never existed. Never in a million, trillion or a billion. Can you ever again picture me and you chillin'? Cause love don't live here anymore. You certified whole, I don't want you anymore. You could prowl through the streets, but the reaper never sleeps. I'll be flowing to these beats while he's pulling on your feet. You slip into the darkness, bitch, you never thought this. How in the world did I become so heartless? How can you trust me standing alone in the world so bold and so cold? How can you trust me hanging alone in the world with nobody to hold? How can you trust me standing alone in the world so bold and so cold? How can you trust me hanging alone in the world with nobody to hold?